I'm Lauren Gray. In international news, in Russia, President Vladimir Putin has signed a law that will ban smoking in most public places and restrict cigarette sales. The law will ban smoking in some public places, such as subways and schools, from June 1st, and will be enforced a year later in other places, including restaurants and cafes. The law will also ban sales of tobacco products at street kiosks, restrict advertising, and set minimum prices for cigarettes, which now cost 50 to 60 rubles a pack, or less than $2. In the U.S., a package of automatic spending cuts will go into effect Friday. The so-called Obama sequester is part of the Budget Control Act passed in 2011. Critics say that President Obama is using the sequester to keep the USS Truman and Gettysburg from deploying. The president will be explaining the effects of the sequester in a news conference later today. And closer to home, Richland is offering free student aid workshops on Monday afternoons from February 11th to April 15th, and Thursday afternoons beginning February 14th through April 18th. Students attending college in the fall semester are urged to apply now, as some financial aid is awarded on a first-come, first-served basis. The topic of guns on campus has caused some concerns. Dan Solis reports.
Maria is pretty, preppy, and petite. She's always on target. She is a CHO holder. We cannot show her face because she does not want to be identified. Because she cannot take her gun to class, she leaves it in the car. Although the campus has on-site police, and the campus is ready for any emergency, it's an open campus. It has its pros and its cons. It can be convenient, but at the same time, it can cause for some concern. Maria fears shooters on campus. She does not want to feel helpless, nor does she want to be a victim.
People being shot by wacko, crazy psychos who are mostly on drugs. I don't want to be a victim.
The Richland College website provides shooter on campus evacuation and shelter procedures. It's a responsibility of Richland College police to handle such an emergency. Sergeant Orton says that students and faculty must follow the shooter on campus guidelines. It is safety that's top priority, and that everyone should seek a safe zone.
Or some form of shelter in place, then you need to secure yourself in a locked room, shut the lights off.
He says that students should not confront the shooter.
Evacuate, get yourself safe, and that's probably going to be the best thing to do.
For now, Maria has to put her faith and trust into the Richland College Police Department.
Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy with the Richland College Police.
And the only thing she can carry is her backpack. Dan Solis for Chronicle TV News.
In Plano, teenagers are dealing with adult issues on stage. DJ Roberts has more.
William Shakespeare once said that all the world's a stage, but one stage is doing some things that are a little out of this world. Plano, Texas is home to the Art Center Theater. While ACT may look like any other community theater, board president Julia Sincapalmi shares a little bit about what makes this little building something special.
We have several different types of shows. We have teenage shows, we have children's shows, tween-age shows, and then adult shows.
The Art Center Theater offers opportunities for children and families, but they are no stranger to some of the more grown-up shows. And this month's production of Rent is no exception. 525,600 men. Rent, a musical that addresses adult themes such as drug addiction and AIDS along with strong sexual content, is one of the more racy productions put on by the Art Center Theater. But that's not the only thing that's drawing attention. This adult show is being performed by teenagers.
I'm 14.
I'm 17.
And I'm 15 years old.
14.
While some of the cast members are very comfortable with the situation,
We're all gonna miss each other.
Others aren't so happy.
It was a little strange and I felt a little uncomfortable with it.
Whether you agree with Catherine or not, one thing is for sure. The Art Center Theater's production of Rent is not a family affair. I'm DJ Roberts, and this is Richland Chronicle News.
The high prices of gas are stressing students out. Nancy Salas reports.
With gasoline prices increasing above $3 per gallon, college students are being impacted in various ways. Richland students share their personal stories, and while for some it makes no difference, for others it's a total stress.
Yeah, it definitely stresses me out because I have to pay for my classes, then gas prices, like I don't have time to go out, and I have to stay on a budget, and it's really hard for me.
In comparison, colleague Jose Zapata agrees that it does cause stress with the escalating gas prices.
Yeah, because besides the fact that I got to be paying attention in school and doing my work, I got to worry about making money to pay for gas. And I mean, it's hard, especially because I'm on my own.
But for other students like freshman Melissa Gonzalez, another source rather than work or financial aid is her parents.
Not really. I mean, my parents pay for everything, so I don't really have to worry about how much the gas price is.
On average, a student spends about $80 per week in just gasoline.
I mean, it's difficult for some. It just depends where you come and what's your situation. I feel lucky, actually. I mean, I don't have to do anything really. I just depend on my parents.
So whether you work day or night shifts, charge your DCCD credit card, or are financially supported by your parents, the price for gasoline is increasing overnight and taking up so much money. For Chronicle TV, I am Nancy Salas.
Like us on our Facebook and log on to our website for the latest news and updates. I'm Lauren Gray, and this has been a Chronicle TV News Update.